Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Michelle's Garden. Welcome to my world. I'm off of work today. I get a couple of days off a week and try to get my 101 projects done. Some days I might get one out of that 100 done. Today I'm going to be planting some strawberries in my raised bed that I built. I've been trying to get these strawberries in this raised bed for weeks now. Gathering all my stuff together. Got to get my hat. It's like 67 degrees outside. It's going to be in the 70s today. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. And I'm going to get out there and get some stuff done. So I'm going to take you guys along and show you how I'm going to plant these strawberries in this bed. I've had these strawberries for about a month now. I was hoping to get them planted before now. Let me get these bags that they came in and show you what they're called. I kept the bags. I got them from Urban Farmer. Let's see, is this both bags? Okay, I got the Seascape. They come in a bag like this. They kind of look like a bunch of twigs, dead root or whatever. They're in their dormancy. I got Seascape strawberries. It was 25 roots, and Everbearing strawberries, 25 roots. And when I got them, I took them out of the bag and I stuck them in a bowl with some water and seaweed solution and just let them do their thing till it brought them back to life. And they are, I mean, they're really growing in these bowls, and they've got blooms on them and some strawberries on them, and they really should be in the ground. So I'm not sure how they're going to do since I've waited so long to get them out, but I'm going to put them out today, and I'm going to take you guys along and see what we can get done today. Okay, that other strawberry was Ozark Beauty. They're supposed to, I think, produce strawberries all through the summer. I had some strawberries in a stackable planter, but it wasn't green stalk. It was like this cheaper version that I got off of Amazon, and it wasn't very tall and it wasn't very sturdy, and it kept falling over. We get a lot of wind. It kept falling over and it ended up breaking it. So I'll turn you around here so you can see these strawberries. Check this out. Now this right here, the bigger ones, that is the Ozark Beauty, and this is the Seascape sitting here, and you can see it's already putting off blooms here. So I need to really get these in the ground. So Jeff helped me get some compost in the raised beds, and I planted one of them. I was trying to decide, did I want to plant food or did I want to plant flowers, and I did buy some flowers to try out this year, so I put flowers in the longer raised bed, and I'm going to put these strawberries in the shorter one. First thing I got to do, guys, before I get started on putting those strawberries in the ground, is I got to wet the bed down, and I don't have a hose long enough to reach out to my raised bed, so I got to do this by hand. A little bit of hard work. So I got my watering can. I'm going to go over here to my water barrel, and it's probably going to take me about 6 trips, because I did this the other day planning on putting these strawberries in the ground, and we had some plumbing issues going on with the house, and I got distracted, and for me to get back into it, my mind wasn't there, so it took me a while. So now I'm back out here today. Get some water in this. We got this barrel set up to catch water. That's my water set up. Jeff got me a couple of bigger containers for catching water, and we don't have those set up yet, but I think they hold something like 250 gallons, 275 gallons, something like that. So I can't wait till he gets those set up. I like to use rainwater if I can. So I'm going to get this bed watered down, and then we'll put some strawberries in the ground. I came back here in the back building to get my fertilizer. When I come back here, I always have to keep my eyes open for snakes. It's that time of the year, and we've killed a couple of copperheads in the couple of years that we've been here. Almost 4 years we've been here, but first 2 years we killed some copperheads. So I use Neptune seaweed plant food. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of dark in here, isn't it? Get out here in the light. Neptune seaweed plant food. I got this from Amazon. It's organic. I just put a little bit in my water. I've got a 2-gallon watering can, and I'm probably going to put like 2 capfuls in that. So when I get my strawberry plants in the ground, I will water around them. Also, I've always heard that with strawberries, you don't want them to lay in the dirt because they will rot or bugs will get them. And I've seen where people have put pine needles around them. I don't have any pine needles. I don't have any straw. What I have is cedar shavings, and so that's what I'm going to use. We had a dog when we first came here. She was really, really old, and she passed away, and I still have a bag of cedar shavings from when she was here. Another thing that I've heard somebody talk about, don't know if this works, this is just going to be an experiment for me today, and that is copper pennies. These are kind of dirty. They don't matter, I don't think. I'm not going to scrub them to find out. But I'm going to lay these copper pennies, a few out in the bed, and supposedly that deters bugs from your bed. We're going to find out. It's just going to be an experiment for me. So let's go down here and start working on getting some strawberries in the ground. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these out of this bowl, and I'm just going to lay them around everywhere that I want to plant a strawberry plant. And to my understanding, you only put it in the ground like up to this bottom point right here. You don't want it up any further than right around in there. And so I'm going to lay these all out, and then I'm going to show you how I got them in the ground. Okay, so I got the strawberries in the bed. See that I got the Ozark Beauties all around the edges, and then the Seascape is in the center. And I went ahead and put some cedar shavings around this and all these plants to show you how I'm going to do that. Looks pretty good, don't it? Okay, and then the bowls that they were in, this is the water from where I had the seaweed solution in there. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to pour it around each plant to water it. You can see I got my penny put down in there, and I got them spread out. Only about a handful, maybe about, I don't know, 8 pennies. So there's the finished product. The strawberries are in the ground. Well, all right, I said I had 101 things to do, and I got one done, planting the strawberries, and I'm glad y'all came and hung out with me today so we could plant strawberries. If you have any advice for me, I'm not an expert strawberry person. This is my first time putting them in a raised bed. I'm hoping that they do really well because my grandkids love strawberries. Anything you can tell me. If you think I shouldn't have used cedar shavings, or you can come up with something different, fertilizer, anything. I'd just like to know your experience with strawberries, and what do you think about how I planted them. Now I got to get out there and I've got to plant some citrus trees that I have over here. I've got an orange tree and a lemon tree, and I've got a grapevine, but I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to put the grapevine outside or if I'm going to try to grow that in the greenhouse. I'm still debating on that, but either way, this stuff's got to go in the ground. So I'm going to get to planting and finishing. Another thing I could check off my list, maybe I'll end up with 99 or 98 things left to do by the end of the day. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you next time.